What's going on? What's going on, people? This is already hashtag Let's Come On to the Temple, and I am with my brother and cousin, Mr. Bain, Mr. Andre, the star of Everybody Eats Pizza podcast.
Where you still? What's up with you, man?
What up, player?
Hey,
So
Moss.
this is the yeah, the star. Don't know about said that. That's between us. Um, as you know, this is still the month of May. Still Mental Health Awareness Month. Funniest thing, I'm gonna hit on this and I'm gonna leave. Mental health is very important, but please be careful who you talk to. Um, I've watched for the last 2 days a certain individual who will be nameless, who claimed to have credentials and being a doctor that's not really a doctor. So please be careful who you talk to and invite to your life. Mental health is very important, and I don't want you to trust the wrong person with your issues because if they can't help you and you pay that person, then what's going to end up happening is you have to go somewhere else and they hash out the same pain that you dealt with the first time and then go somewhere else and do the same thing and then pay more money. So, tip for the day. How's it going, Andre?
Everything good, man. What's up with you?
I'm chilling, y'all. How was your Memorial Day?
It was good, man. Spent time with family. Had a good
Absolutely.
time. Got some
Absolutely.
rest.
I dig it. I had a chance to go fishing for the first time in like a year
Oh,
and
wow,
towed
wow.
the fish up. Yeah, I towed the fish up.
Oh, yeah, you catch it? What'd you catch?
I don't know what the name of the fish are. I'm not gonna say a lot like I do. I went to Moorhead.
Okay, okay.
I went to the ocean, so I can't. I ain't like saying like I'm a fish savant. You know.
Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Uh, don't forget, we are also on all platforms. TJ West on TikTok, Thomas TJ West on Instagram, and at the Temple dash lowercase I, the number one lowercase U on YouTube. Please catch us. But once again, I will let you know that if you catch us on those platforms, I promise you, you are a month behind. So I'm glad Lily is here in the chat. My daughter says she'll be here. Please shout yourselves out so I can holler at you. I need to do one thing. Dre, talk to the people real quick. I forgot to do one thing. I got to share your name to the what's the name.
Oh, okay. What we chit chatting about tonight?
We talking about the danger or the divide that social media has had on men and women.
Mm, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy that you said that, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I just seen a post the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there was this chick, right?
Talk.
She got arrested, but the post did not say exactly what she got arrested for. But what the post did say was that she was messing with this dude, his dad, his uncle, and I believe a cousin or a stepbrother or something. She was messing with all them at the same time, and then she got arrested. Now,
I
mind
heard that story.
Now, mind you, now when I first saw it, the first thing popped in my head was like, well, damn, what? Why she get arrested? You know what I'm saying? I won't think about her mess with all them dudes. I'm like, what she get arrested for? Because being promiscuous ain't no
No.
crime.
Yeah.
They can't lock you up for that. But
No.
so I scrolled through the comments, because you can find a lot of sometimes you can find a lot
Yeah.
of information out in the comments. So I figured somebody in the comments might know more about the story and why she got arrested.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a bunch of women in the comments, and all they were saying was, "Well, me ain't been doing it for years, so why she get arrested for? Me ain't been doing it for years." Like nobody said she got arrested because she was messing around with multiple dudes. They just
Right.
said she got arrested. But that's
Right.
all the women in the comment. That's all they were saying. They was just gang banging on men
Right.
because this girl got arrested. She was messing with multiple dudes. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
right. So,
it's a big divide on not just on social media, but in the world.
so
Yeah.
yeah, with that, it's funny you said that. People have had their own, and my daughter told me a great story before I came on today. She talking about this girl, some person she know. I think it's on TikTok. I think she's on TikTok.
Man, it be good stories on TikTok, boy.
Yeah, boy.
Like soap operas up there.
So Lily was saying that some lady on TikTok, when she first started making content, she was like pretty much anti-men, do yourself, what I'm saying, ladies, you don't need these men, get your own stuff. And then all of a sudden she got married.
Oh shit.
And when she got married, all of a sudden her content changed. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, that's just like certain singers be making these songs about, single ladies and living free and doing this, that, and the other. Then they get out the booth and go right home to their husband. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I mean that's about the same as that. But you know what, that also fit in another category. It's that Hollywood talk. That's a whole nother show right there.
Yeah.
That Hollywood talk. How people hit you with that Hollywood talk.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
We talk about that briefly, right? Because
Yeah.
I'm like, what's worse, Hollywood or like musician joint? Like,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
I'm guilty. I've been on
Yeah.
both sides. Like, we'll get
Yeah.
up. I ain't got that joker number to save my life. Ain't about to call that joker.
Yeah. So that kind of fit in that cat. People say a whole lot of stuff they don't mean just to be saying
Right.
something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's probably she probably ain't the only one. There's a whole lot of them on TikTok like that. Some of them probably out there talking that crazy stuff and married already.
Right.
And just anything to get a like or follow or you know what I'm saying, try to go viral.
I think my man said that what's that attention? Was it attention?
Yeah, attention.
What's the what do you say was the comments drug known to man?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, that shit's stronger than crack, boy.
Yeah.
It's like I seen they had it's a meme old now, but it's a meme they got where they got a picture from like New Jack City,
Mm-hmm.
and in the movie Wesley Snipes is holding some crack, but in the meme they got him holding like a light. Like I'm gonna do anything for this shit right here. You know what I'm saying? So,
They do. They do.
Yeah, they do.
I got a cousin like that, man. I got a cousin, man. I didn't call his name out, but shucks. This Joker boy, as long as he think he going viral, it don't matter what it is.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is.
And it's even worse since like a lot of the platforms started monetizing and giving people money and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then too, it's like you can't even post that now because then if you do post something, you just genuinely post something, and you got some hating ass nigga in the comment, man, you just trying to get a like, man, shut your ass up. You can't even post. You just post some shit that you think is interesting or that you care about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
yeah, that's true.
so, but why do you think that is that it's such a divide on
social media? So I'm thinking about my grandmother, my great grandmother, like went back in the day, man, back in the day. Their relationships were pretty much stronger because A, there was no social media. B, there was a understanding that we needed each other. Right. And in my humblest opinion today, especially, and I got a cousin, and I know she's gonna watch this. I know I'm not calling her name, but you know who I'm talking to. She is good for talking down on men, period, because of her bad experiences, right? So what tends to happen with the social media stuff is that we have bad experience. You're a married man, so you just not apply to you, but we have bad experience. Hey, Shaq. Shaquan on the live. So she for some reason she had bad experience and everything. And what tends to happen now is that people go through bad experiences, right? And then they find all these TikTokers or Instagrammers or, Facebookers or YouTubers, and they find people that agree or talk to them based on their pain.
Yeah.
Right. So when that happens, then you find other people because algorithms know what you're watching. So then you find other people that say the same thing.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, but you're right about back in the day, but They didn't have the internet, but they had that telephone. Yeah, old
Yeah,
folk. Old folk was some gossiping folks, bro. They'll get on that phone and talk about everybody and their mama. So why
yeah,
they didn't post
yeah.
nothing
No,
online.
listen.
It
That,
got talked about.
that goddamn what?
Yeah. it got talked about.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
But I do think that you're right about that. People, the algorithm and people will get a following, and
Mm-hmm.
they'll
Mm-hmm.
take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just females too. The
It's
guys
men.
get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
they get into it and
Yeah.
they get the bashing. And some dudes bro, like I be wondering about them. Like, yo, you wait the first thing in the morning, you wake up and you posting talking shit about a female. Like, bro, do you even like females, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I dig it. And like they even I can admit, like, even I got caught up. There's a dude named it's like shucks 2014, 15. Dude named Tommy Sotomayor, right? He was talking about dark skinned women,
wow,
right?
that's and that's crazy to me that stuff like that still
Oh,
is a thing
yeah,
in
he was crazy.
2026. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this was I don't know what he's doing now. I ain't heard him in a while. This is like this is like 2013, 14, somewhere in
I
there.
mean, but even still, then in the 2000 period, though,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I'm saying.
yeah.
But go ahead though.
So I was like, so I was with a dark skinned chick that had these qualities that he was talking against. I'm like, yeah, this heifer doing that. And then I'm like, and then this heifer I was with, she was dark skinned, she did it. Then this heifer I was with, oh my God, right? So like now I'm relating to his stories. Like he putting stories up and he was like, yeah, this is going on in the black community and this is how the women treat us and everything like that. And then what snapped me out of it, I had to back myself up, like, okay, cool. These people did it. But my mom, she's dark skinned. She don't act like that. I got cousins dark skinned. They don't act like that. So then I had to realize that I can't put everyone in the same boat just because you're of a certain hue or a certain race or a certain gender or a certain class for that matter.
Yeah.
I couldn't put you in that same boat just because this person that may be part of your group did wrong to me. I can't put you in that same boat. And I do believe that with social media, we get so much consumption of the wrong things that it makes us think that everybody doing it.
It's a lot of misinformation that gets
Mm-hmm.
spread on social media, and people
Mm-hmm.
take it and run with it. Spread like wildfire, and people take it and run with it like it's gospel, but it
Mm-hmm.
ain't. Because a lot of people just be getting here talking, they don't do no research.
Right.
If you ask them where they get it from, they get offended. You know what I'm saying? Tell you need to do your own research. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And as soon as somebody tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all, as soon as somebody tell you, yo, you need to do your own research, they don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Right. They don't. They do not. They
They
don't.
don't know what they talking. They did because people who possess knowledge
Mm-hmm.
and think they, especially people who think they're smart, they love to share and tell
Oh
you,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, what they know and how they know it. You know what I'm saying? So if a cat don't want to share knowledge with you, you don't know what he talking about. But yeah, it's crazy to me how that goes on, and I noticed that a lot, especially like in some of the groups
Mm-hmm.
on Facebook, whether it be groups, and then they just dealing with like men and women. It's like any topic you have a
Yeah.
group on, you
Yeah.
already got somebody in there that be spreading something they don't know what they talking about,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy. Yeah, so
That's right. And like I said, that's why I said social media has made everything so exaggerated. I feel like that there. I'm
yeah,
not saying so. What happens is social media, it it enlarges what's really minimal. Think about it. If you go on some social media page, you think all black folks do is fight. That's not true.
because that's all they post,
But
right?
that's how they post. So since you
Right.
see that all the time on that page, you're gonna think, okay, all they do is fight,
Yeah,
right? You're a single mom and your daddy, your baby daddy not taking care of your child, and then all of a sudden you just find all this content while all these men don't take care of theirs. Now you thinking, okay, men don't like taking care of their children.
yeah.
You a dude and you got your heart broken. This girl lied to you and cheated with your best friend. Now all of a sudden you find this content. These women ain't loyal. You know what I'm saying? These hoes ain't loyal. So you like, man, I can't trust none of these hoes.
You know something else I find funny, right? When it's in reverse, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Like
yeah.
say you got like a female
Hmm.
and she taking up for men folk, right?
Yeah,
Or you got a man and he taking up and bigging up women, right? Then you got somebody comment, man, they still not gonna pick you, bro.
yeah,
or,
yeah, yeah. I seen
or
that.
they call the chick will pick me like you such a pick me. Go sit your pick me ass
Yeah,
down somewhere, yo. You know what I'm saying? So
they
when you
call a
do
dude
some
a simp.
you do some say some positive stuff, you know what I'm saying, trying to, you know what I'm saying, uplift something, and then you got somebody negative coming trying to push that down. So you can't win. Like it's either you be with the bullshit or
Yeah,
you try to rise above that, they drag you down. That's I always thought that was funny because that's the
it's
first thing
weird.
I and most time like I said, the first thing I do is go look to the comments because I seen this chick pop up on my comment on my
Mhm.
cause you know the way they got it set up now, people you ain't even friend with be popping up
Yeah, true.
on
Facts.
your news feed. And so I looked at the comments because she was talking about black men, and I looked in the comments, and the first comment I seen, and they were like, "You such a pick me on, like this crazy." Man. I knew it was gonna be in there somewhere, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, that is, I mean, social media a trip, y'all.
Like I said,
And
like I said, for the ladies that pick me, and then the dudes they simps. I'm like, y'all using the word simp wrong.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Y'all like,
That's their favorite word,
yeah, like
yeah.
y'all using that word wrong. Like, y'all gotta stop calling every dude who like actually love women and simps. Like, they're not actually going out their way doing things for them. They just appreciate women and they like, okay, well, this woman not like the women you dealt with, but all of a sudden, oh, you a simp. You know what I'm saying? She ain't about to give you nothing no way. Dude, chill out.
Yeah,
Chill
yeah,
out.
that.
Lily said, social media influences all the bird brains.
Yeah, that's a good way to explain it. I seen a video a while ago. It was like animated, and it was making fun of like people with on cell phones and social media,
Mhm.
and it was like all the people was on their phones. They weren't paying attention, and it had like these birds because
Yeah,
I think Twitter was the main platform it was picking at.
right.
So it had it had a bird, and the birds was like just picking everybody up and taking them off to like this big landfill
Yeah, yeah.
and dropping back. And the ones that won't get dropped off by the bird, they was in their phone and they were just walking off the cliff by themselves and toppling over the cliff into the landfill. And there was all these bodies laying there, everybody on their phone. And I think that was like the artist who made it. I think he was like from France or something.
Okay.
But I thought that was interesting.
It is. I've seen, and this deal with social media, and speaking of divides, it divides families too. Like even in the same household, like I've seen families do that can't even have like Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. Like you're all in the same house, you're eating the same food, but you're not really talking to each other because you're doing this number here. So
Everybody
it's
on the
like
phone,
the
yeah.
whole time you eating, like you doing that number, like you're not interacting with the people around you. And I think
But
that's amazing.
that's up to the whoever, you know, the adults and the parents. Because like when I had like my kids ain't allowed to have their devices at the table. You know what I'm saying? Like all that can wait till afterwards. So
Mhm.
when we sitting down eating,
Mhm.
we eating. You gotta put your phone up until later. And if you got a problem with it, you won't get it back after that. So, but that's up to the parents to nip that in the bud.
Right.
But I mean, it ain't just the kids, cause grown folks do it
I'm
too.
about to
You'll
say the
walk
same.
into
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you'll walk into a room and everybody will be sitting there and everybody will have they face stuck in the phone. It's just like when you go to like when you go to concerts now. It's the same thing when you
Yeah.
go to a concert. They can't enjoy the show because they too busy trying to record it or take pictures or go live. You know what I'm saying? Like because I pull out my phone and snap a couple pics, and then I put my shit in my pocket and I be done with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I'm trying to focus. The minute you look down at your phone and focus on something on the phone, you'll
You're
miss
right.
something.
Right.
So I try to keep my. And then now a lot of artists
They take your
they
phone
make
from
they make you lock your phone up. The
you. Yeah.
first show I went to, I went to see Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle came to Raleigh,
Mm.
and he made everybody lock their phone up. They give soon as you before you even go in the door, they give you a little pouch and you put
Mhm.
your anything that could take a picture or record or anything, watch, phone, whatever. It got to go in glasses, everything go in the pouch, and it locks and it don't unlock until the show is over with.
That's
Yeah,
right.
because everybody that had tickets on their phone had to get out of line and go to the box office and get paper tickets so they could get in the venue
That's
because
right.
you couldn't scan your phone because they made you put it up.
Hmm.
And after he I think he was one of the first people to start doing it. A lot of other people started doing that too. So
You're right.
yeah.
I've
I
been to
was I was
concerts.
aggravated too because I got there early and got in line and I had to get out of line and go to the box office. But other than that, man, it didn't really bother me because I didn't plan on using my phone like that no way. And then it was crazy because at the end of the show he was like, "Yo, what y'all doing tonight?" You know what I'm saying? And he like, yeah, and some dude in the front row yell out some club. He like, that's where y'all gonna go at? He said, that's the spot. He said, yeah, I come hang out. He said, but he said, I ain't gonna tell. He said, I ain't gonna lie to you now. He said, if I get there and y'all, you know what I'm saying, be putting out your phone trying to take selfies and shit, I'm out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so
I did it.
the people get carried away with their phones and whatnot.
Yeah,
But that's just where we at in the world now, though. I think you know.
unfortunately,
Yeah.
and you're exactly right. I was thinking like I remember back in the '90s, like we didn't have cell phones, and we
Mhm.
had great, like when I say great times,
Mhm.
I can't tell people today some of the things I did in the '90s, but I didn't record it. I didn't take pictures. We just had great times, right? And I miss those days where you could actually have fun without having a social media audience that see you having fun. Like, why are we taking pictures of the same meal? Why are we gonna go to the restaurant and take it? What, I mean, for real, seriously.
Some people won't even touch their food till they take pictures of it.
I was with a girl like that last year. So yeah,
when I was when I was single and I was dating her, right? And I always thought that was weird. It's kind of like was a flag for me, like you know what I'm saying? Like
no tightrope.
I'd be like, as soon as my food hit the my plate hit the table, I'm ready to get busy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You look across the table and motherfuckers Snapchat and shit. Like, are you ain't hungry? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's like like what do we like? I don't know. And I do want to hit Shaq's comment. Shaq said, "Social media is another world for the unstable mind." And since this is Mental Health Awareness Month, I do believe social media does affect a lot of people's mental health, especially those who really seek attention from it. Right. So attention is the greatest drug known to man.
yeah,
And
you right
you
about
don't
that.
you put a post up, you put a picture up, and you don't get a like, a heart, or a comment. Now you freaking depressed.
Yeah, yes. There's a lot of unstable people on social media too.
Unstable creatures, yes.
Yeah, yeah. I seen a couple of them. Matter of fact, me and Tycho had a conversation because this particular person I was trying to take up for him. Right, I was like, man, as they, they ain't all that bad, right? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
Then I seen a post. Now, like, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, that nigga kind of wild. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, I know those things. Go ahead.
And I see, yeah, somebody need to keep an eye on that brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
It's crazy.
yeah,
It's like social media. I use it to stream, but that's pretty much about it. I don't really post. I check y'all out on the messages. I got a sports group I check out, but that's about it, man. I don't not like I don't really have time because I'm always working, and then it's like I don't want to get caught up in it like that.
yeah. I'm not on. I'm on Facebook most of the time, but I barely go on Instagram like I used to, I deleted my
Your TikTok,
now my Twitter.
which would oh I don't
Yeah,
know.
And the only reason I got a TikTok is because of the podcast. I didn't have a TikTok previous to the podcast.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's the only reason I got that because I made one for the podcast as a whole, and then I went ahead and made one for myself.
Mhm.
But I didn't have one prior to that.
Yeah, I mean, the only way I got TikTok because my kids and other people send me videos.
Yeah, yeah. So I had a couple people used to send them to me all the time too. Yeah, so that's another reason. But
Yeah,
TikTok do have a lot of like interesting stuff up there. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like people be doing some like interesting stories. Like you see that one time that chick, she had like I don't know how many parts she had to her story. It was like 50 some parts too.
Mhm.
Or 50, 30, what, 30 something or 50 something. But she was talking about some stuff that happened with some dude she was dealing with. It was a whole crazy story.
Gotcha.
But
She played all the characters.
huh?
She played all the characters. Like that one
Nah,
girl played all. She played
she
all
was
the
just
like.
talking. She
She
was
was
just
just talking.
talking, but
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But I seen people do what you saying too. They act on I had like little mini movies and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of they be getting view stuff because I know a lot of people when they were threatening to shut TikTok down
Mm-hmm.
and everybody was like, yo, y'all like they were saying that all the people was upset. They were comparing them to drug addicts and stuff, you know what I'm saying, because they were getting ready to take their dope from them and stuff. But they was complaining because a lot of them said they be really getting to the money
Yeah.
messing with TikTok. You know what I'm saying? So
What's
yeah,
the
but I
heard about? What that boy went on? Keep talking. I think that boy went on something. I heard about. Something. And here's how it is. Once again, social media. Let's say me and you on the same platform, right?
yeah,
And we have a contest about who can raise the most money while we online.
yeah.
Have you heard about that? I
Uh-uh.
forgot what the platform is, but it's a platform you can go on. You on your, whatever it is, girl, guy, whatever it is, and what you do is just go up there, and you have a contest about okay, who can get the most money. Like that is crazy.
Oh, I think I heard about it. That guy that we had on the podcast. I think he was talking about something like that where he was
Okay.
getting, but he was lying too though. So, but he was he was talking something about money. He would give money and giving away money and something he was saying. But
But,
I don't know. It's crazy because there's so many other platforms out there besides the basic ones that we just
yeah,
named.
yeah,
Like I don't know half of them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I'm
And a
with you.
lot of them, like the kids they got ones for the kids that we don't need. The adults is like
Uh,
don't even really know nothing about. Yeah. So
right. The only one I knew about back in the day was called Kick.
yeah, I remember that. That's like one of them the messenger apps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My kids had
Yeah.
that when I was growing up.
Yeah.
What up,
Yeah.
Juice? I see you in the congregation here. What's
It's
up?
it's crazy to see how far things are gone from like back in the day to like when they had the dollar with the chat rooms and all that.
Mm-hmm,
And then
mm-hmm.
from that to social media where it is now. 'Cause my first experience with social media back in the day was Black Planet.
Okay.
Yeah, Black Planet, and of course, like the chat rooms, Yahoo, Messenger, and all that. And then it went from that to MySpace, and
I
then
thought I thought MySpace was first.
now Black Planet was out way before MySpace.
Okay. So I got
Yeah,
on Black Planet late then.
yeah, Black Planet was out way before MySpace. I
Okay.
made my first Black Planet account like 2000.
Okay.
hmm Like early 2000, 90, maybe even late 90, 99 maybe before 2000 came in. Yeah, before 2000 came in. Yeah, yeah. That one around the time me and Fat Boy were hanging out.
Yeah, I want social
Yeah,
media.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't
Cause
go.
I ain't had no computer then. I used to either go use my mama's computer or this chick house I used to go. I used to use her computer. Cause
Mm,
she didn't want to help me set the account up. I had never heard of it. She would tell me about it. She like they gonna be on you, and like I think that first night I made my account, I had like 5 6 hits already. I was like, wow. Cause for like some people, like especially like people who like ain't really outgoing,
hmm.
they get on social media, man. You know what I'm saying? And they get talk to people like from all over, and that shit just amazing to them.
Yeah, that's true. It
Yeah.
has made the world smaller. Tightrope said it came out in '98, late
What,
'98.
what that Black Planet?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I knew it like around 99 when I got out there. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I know I can't relate to the party. I didn't get on Black Planet till like 2009 or 10.
Yeah, they had done released the 2.0 by then.
Okay, so I was
Yeah.
on. You made me get on Facebook. I was still on MySpace
Yeah.
for a while.
Well, that's how. But see, the crazy thing about it is, right? Everybody was on MySpace, right? It really wasn't nobody on Facebook like that. And
Right,
then one day you just looked up, like, when nobody on MySpace no more. Everybody had them ran over to Facebook.
right. So
Because originally you had to have a college
yeah, it was called. So yeah.
email address to start a Facebook account. Because that's the only reason I had started it. Because I went up there and I started, but I didn't ever put no pictures or nothing up there. I had just made the account. And then one day I just went up there and checked it, just be doing something, and then like some of my our classmates that I hadn't like talked to in a minute, like
Mhm.
had hit me up, and I was like, wow. So that's
Yeah,
when I went ahead and started checking it more often and stuff. But yeah, MySpace and Tom or whoever the hell he
yeah,
was,
Tom. Yeah,
yeah, that nigga disappeared in the thin air.
yeah, he did. Your first friend name was Tom. That's wild.
Yeah, that dude disappeared. So
But yeah, social media has been good and bad, I believe, at the same time. And I don't know, has it done more good or bad? I guess it depends on the person you're talking to.
it's it's a bit of both. I think it's six in one hand, half a dozen in the other.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of bad stuff happens. I mean, because you give like for example, like perverts use it to
Hmm. Watch kids.
uh,
Yeah.
all their kids and stuff like that, and then you got the scammers. You know what I'm saying? Like um people that are trying to get you for your money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of bad stuff that happens.
That's
But it's
true.
good.
That's true. I'm gonna read another one chat
Yeah,
comment.
yeah, yeah,
You,
yeah,
you
yeah,
speak to there.
yeah. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. She
Yeah.
right.
That's exact. Like I don't know. I don't, especially younger people. Not I'm including my children because they don't care who they talk to. They'll talk to you. Like my kids argue with adults all the time. But for the most part, young people that's always on social media, they don't know how to communicate face to face with people. Like that's why you got the Twitter or the thumb, gangsters, right? But they're not that person in real life. And
Yeah, I
social
mean,
media
'cause
has become their world. Good.
it give people who really ain't had no voice a voice.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I saw a post one day and it was like, dude, what would you do if you got as much attention like in real life as you got on social media? And so like some of the people in the post were like, well, I actually get more in person and shit. And they were like, man, you lying. But it was like people. Some people was like and some people was being honest. They were like if people worried them for real in person like they worried them on social media, they wouldn't be able to stand it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
So it's kind of like some Matrix type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas be plugging in and
Oh yeah.
be whatever and whoever.
They
You
want
know
to
what
be,
I'm saying?
yes.
Yeah.
They
And that,
shy
and that
about
go and that go
being-
along what she said too, because once you plug in, like that's their world. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you really shy, but on social media, you're like you just great. Like you said, you can make up who you can be who you want to be.
Yeah. And then too that go back to what you were saying earlier. Like now they put everybody in a category. Because some people like really is as sight as they social media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they on the go, they be
Oh yeah,
traveling.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? This that. But then you got some people that they know how to strategically post stuff to make it look like they got more going on than
Mhm.
what they really do. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? What they really do got going on. So, I
yeah.
mean, but like I said, it's good and bad, and but like like what she said too. But as far as like it take place family time
Mm-hmm.
and like you said the communication factor.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people they they'll see you like out somewhere and won't say nothing
Right.
to
And
you,
I'll say a word too. But
but
then
then
then come home.
but a message you. or they'll message you or comment on
On a
your
post, yeah.
something you posted something. Yeah, that I think that's funny. Yeah. So yeah, social media is a trip.
Yo, now that's wild. Matter of fact, I saw that yesterday. I saw that yesterday. That's crazy to me. And that I think that's right with World Star.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's right with World Star. Like I don't know what to say. I'm really speechless on that aspect of social media where you just want to put content out, but it's I'm gonna say it bad content because you see a fight, either break it up or call somebody. And I know that we don't like calling people in the community, but try to break it
I
up.
mean, but some people though, just be honest though. Even if they did pull out their phone, you think they would go break it up?
And that's the problem.
That's just like sometimes you can't break it up. Some
I
people
dig
don't
it.
want to some people don't want to get involved with stuff. Like I knew, like for one like example, like sports for school children example. 'Cause, a lot of them they do that. They record fights in school all the time, right? So I remember when we was in school, these two guys were fighting, and another student tried to be a good Samaritan and step in and break the fight up.
Hmm.
One of the kids in the fight went and told the principal that they tried to jump him, and all three of them got suspended. So after that, Buddy was like, "Oh, I ain't breaking up no more fights." You know what I'm saying? He said they can kill each other for all I care. I'm not getting in it. You know what I'm saying?
I dig it.
But I feel you. I feel you saying because it's like they pull out their phones and they don't think the call for help or nothing. And then like you say, bad posts like when somebody like get killed or something like that,
Right.
especially if the family don't know nothing about it, I think that's
Right.
crazy.
That's
Like
wild.
when
That's
people
wild.
be posting stuff like that on social media,
Hmm.
I think that's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like you being public somewhere and somebody gets shot or stabbed or whatever, and they down there dying, and the first thing you think of is to pull out your phone and go live. Like I think that's wild. You know what I'm saying? But as far as fights and whatnot, man, you can't. You getting in stuff like that. Sometimes you can put yourself in harm's way.
I dig
So
it.
I can't. I ain't gonna knock nobody for that, but for the other stuff,
I'm not saying jump in it, like,
yeah,
but
I understand what you're
yeah,
saying. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but some people
reporting it
just,
is wild.
yeah. I mean, this that's the world we live in now. I seen a picture like that too. It's this abstract art page I follow on Instagram.
Mhm.
It was a guy was in water drowning. All you saw was his hand out the top of the
Right.
water, and
Right.
it was like five people on the shore, and all of them had their cameras out. Nobody was throwing a life raft or uh, inflatable or nothing. They were just sitting there recording. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's a good depiction of how life is. They'll sit there and watch you die and won't lift a finger to help because they too busy trying to record it so they can. And that go back to what we talking about earlier. They're addicted to them likes and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta have likes. And it's
Yeah,
like it gives, as Tightrope said, I guess he didn't think I knew the word, gives people a dopamine high, and that's crazy.
yeah, that is crazy.
What's the bystander effect, Tightrope? And I'm gonna get to Shaq's comment in a minute. So I'm gonna ask what the bystander effect is. Um, because I don't think I've ever heard that. Not in that way. Let's see. Shaq says she interviewed quite a few of the youth on her job. The sad part about it is they don't understand the concept of it. That's things we taught in school. That was actually taught in school. Actually, back when I was
Yeah,
going to school.
they don't school done came a long way as far as stuff they offer because a lot of stuff that's available to them now won't available to us, but they be lacking on stuff like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They don't
Now
teach them
that's
stuff
crazy.
like that. Yeah.
For example, I had one of our youth put Instagram and Snapchat down for his social security number. That is wild.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
That's
That's
crazy.
that's terrible. Yeah, I'd be ashamed. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, he was left behind. You know what I mean?
Very much. Like Pearly Ann made sure she made us memorize. Like, she didn't give us a card. She made us memorize our number.
I ain't had no choice to memorize mine because by the time I got to the military, they replaced service numbers with the social number. So I had to holler that shit out 99 times a day. I ain't had no choice but to remember it.
Okay. I'm gonna get to you in a minute, G. Officer help to a victim in an emergency when other people are present. No. I'm gonna tell you why. I see that as different. I see that as different because in that instance, you're not going to help because you think someone else is going to help. But if you see everyone taking out your phones to record, then I can't put that in that dichotomy. I can't do it. What do you think, Dre?
I don't know. It seemed like they might be bought the same because if they ain't, I mean, either way they ain't helping. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. No,
Yeah.
Nobody got help in the end. You're right.
Yeah. Either way they ain't helping.
That Joe got killed and beat up.
Right. Yeah. He ain't get no help. And then got relive it on social media.
Right. Yeah.
If you live to see it.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
if they don't live to see it, somebody else is.
Mm-hmm.
What G talking about in the chat? I did not know about that, sir.
I did hear about that. Yeah, that was messed up. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, that was sad. But then again, like let's be real now. Let's be real now. They didn't have to sit there and record, but like I'll probably say like 3 out of 5 people can't swim. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it ain't like they were gonna go David Hasselhoff and jump in the water and drag everybody out.
They watch.
It ain't like they were gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, them kids probably still would have drowned. You know what I'm saying? A lot of water is like one of the people biggest fears out there. It's right up there with public speaking, heights, and clowns and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't saying they were right, but I ain't gonna say they was at it wrong either.
Because I'm gonna save you and die.
Yeah, right. And a lot of people got that mentality. Yeah.
Listen, I did it.
Yeah, a lot of people got that mentality. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you know what you're doing, don't stay out that water.
Yeah.
My man, God bless the dead. What's his name? Theo. What's the real name?
Michael Jamal Warner.
He swam good and died in the water. So I mean, and he swam good. Like the one I swim.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he drowned.
Well, you know the ocean ain't nothing to play with, man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I go on a pier. I don't go in that water. I go on a pier.
Ocean is powerful. You know what I'm saying?
So stay out that water.
Anytime you can walk in that mug at one point and get out, and you in a whole nother place, like it done literally took you all the way down the beach. Like when you get back on to the beach, like no your towel, your bucket, your whoever you was sitting with, they way down there somewhere. That ain't nothing to play with, bro. Nothing.
As I said, I'm on the pier. I know I'm at all times. I walk on that pier.
Yeah.
I never move.
Yeah, I went to me and Shannon, we went to Myrtle Beach for our honeymoon. Okay. And it was like storming like the whole time we was up there. You know, it was still, you already know who they was. Yeah. It was people still out there on the beach.
Oh yeah, I know. I already know.
There were people still out there on the beach, going to work and everything. And I think the lifeguard, they were riding up and down the beach earlier before the wind started picking up. Mm-hmm. And I think they were like, you know what, just let them go ahead on and do whatever they're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We out. But they were still out there on the beach, in the water and everything. After they've been told to stay up from down there. Yeah, I don't play around that water, man.
Yeah, I don't either. Seriously.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm with you. I stay out that water.
Yeah, but that was sad. I do remember that when that happened though.
Now I do remember a story I saw. Um, Two boys and a girl went on a mountain. I think they had a girl to bungee jump off the mountain,
Yeah, yeah.
and the rope broke, and she accidentally hit her head on part of the mountain.
Is she there? Oh, yeah.
And they were recording. The dudes were recording,
They already record stuff like that. Yeah.
and no one tried to help her. No one tried to call a trooper or what do they call the people? A ranger or nothing.
Yeah. That's messed up. So I just the thought just popped in my head, right? So we've been sitting here talking about all the crazy things about, people pulling out their phone at the wrong time.
Mhm.
What about the good things that have come from people being able to have their phone and pull out their phone and record at any time? For
Okay.
example, like some of the police ain't as quick to
Yeah.
to,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
go
Yeah. I
to
dig
go
it.
ride the king mode now because
I dig it.
they
I
ain't
dig it.
trying they ain't trying to be, be put on social media like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you pull out a cell phone, the officer change his tune quick. Someone get all pissed all off and then try to hurry up, but some of them they'll change their tone quick. You pull that phone out, especially if you don't back down with it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's a good thing. And then a lot of Samaritans do that too. Like if they see you pulled over or you on the sidewalk or you having an altercation with the police or
Mhm.
catch you on your
Yeah. Yeah.
door,
Yeah.
come up, I got you, bro. And you pull the phone right on out. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's
So
a
that's a positive.
positive.
That's a
A
positive.
positive.
That's
Yeah,
positive.
they come from it.
That's
Cause
positive.
phones, social media, all that stuff is a tool,
Yeah.
and when used properly, it can be
It
beneficial.
helps.
Yeah,
Yes.
it can be. Yeah,
Yes. Yes. I dig it. Um, I was
because
thinking.
you ever seen that movie? Was it Fruitvale Station? That's about that kid out there in Cali. The police killed him. He was riding on the train. They took him off the train and shot him.
Oh
And
wow.
he claimed he was reaching for his taser, but he pulled out his gun and shot the kid on the back.
Right.
But that's what got him convicted because everybody on the train and the people that was on the platform all recorded him on their cell phones.
Right.
And so the lawyers and stuff they combed through all that cell phone footage, and that's when they determined that he was in the wrong, and they ended up firing that cop behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of that, I'm gonna say this as nice as I can. This is another part of the Great Divide. Um, people, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, and dogs. If you're out here in these streets doing something stupid,
Don't record
don't
it.
record it.
you would think you would think you would have to tell people that, right?
They do.
Yeah, you would think you would have to tell people that. I think that's Instagram was
What up, boss?
Instagram was real big for that. Like when Instagram first started letting people go live, man, them niggas lost their damn mind, man. They'll go online and say all kind of stuff they ain't had no business saying. Then they be wondering why they get locked up. Somebody snitching. Yeah, you. you snitching. You got on live and told everything.
Yeah. Yeah, like my man did a whole skit about that. What's his name? A man Craig Lucas did a whole skit about that. That was funny, yo.
Yo, Frank Lucas crazy as
He did a whole skit about it.
hell.
But yeah, that's crazy. But it's the truth. G said, yes, it is balanced good and bad with social media keeps heads in the loop with what the news does not broadcast.
That's true too. And
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I first went on Twitter because Dante told me that he used to find out stuff on Twitter like sometimes a whole day before it hit Facebook.
Hold on. Dre, you gotta answer a question before I
You
show
said,
what Shaq said. I'm gonna show you what Shaq said in a minute.
"Oh, nah, you know what I'm saying? I was a little tired, man. I'm keeping it comfortable and casual at night. You know what I'm saying? I think I throw a suit on next time. You know what I'm saying? Last time was a special occasion. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Shaq is right again. The phone has become date, but see, here's my only pushback with that, Shaq, right? And Drake can chime in when I'm, So before the phones, what daycares,
With
the
the TV.
is that yes.
Yeah.
So we always pawn our kids off on something else besides us.
Electronics, yeah.
Yeah, so it's always been electronics for the kids. Like
Yeah,
it was phone, tablet, TV.
Yeah, the phone and the tablet just replaced the TV. You know
Correct.
what I'm saying?
Correct.
Yeah. But she right though. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen back in the day, so this was like the early 2000s. I mean, I've seen parents, here you had Blues Clues and them Teletubbies and all kind of cheering there.
I couldn't stand down Teletubbies.
Listen, I didn't watch it, sir.
Yeah.
I couldn't jack that. I couldn't jack it.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you put a kid in front of that.
Yeah.
You got to go in and check, make sure they still with it. You know what I'm saying? they be too quiet.
Paying attention, boy.
Yeah.
And it is funny that a lot of adults used electronics. It would be nice to keep their kids occupied while they did what they did, which is what it's for.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
So, Jack, let's do a comparison. I'm gonna do a travel guide thing here. The TV kids who were raised off TV, they grew up and made the kids get on their phones. So the path came from the TV to the phone. You're still doing the same job, and you're still doing the same thing as a parent.
Yeah, that's evolution for your ass right there.
Yes. Gee, who did that? Who? I hate that. Gee, who did that?
Yo, this nigga wild. He said he had nice things. Yo. So he getting the bop, huh?
Getting bop after the championship. I'm done.
Hey man. Man got to do it. Gotta do what he do.
On camera though, sir.
Hey man, there's cameras everywhere now, man. You gotta be careful, man.
That is wild.
Yo, so let me tell you this crazy story I heard, right?
Go ahead.
So this dude, he go rent this Airbnb out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is when he went, he didn't take his wife. You know what I'm saying? He took a little side thing with him, you know what I'm saying, to the Airbnb, right?
Got you.
So the person who owned the Airbnb, they took pictures because they had cameras and cameras and stuff in the house, and the guy didn't know it. So they took pictures of him and his lady friend, and then she emailed him and attempted to blackmail him, saying that if he didn't do XYZ, you know what I'm saying, I guess she wanted money or whatever, that she was going to, send those pictures to his wife because she looked him up on social media and found out that he was married.
Mm-hmm.
And she like, that woman you brought in here ain't your wife. So if you don't give me this money, I'm gonna tell your wife. So, I guess he told her, I ain't give you nothing. So she sent the pictures to his wife. And now he got a lawsuit. He trying to sue her, you know what I'm saying, because he ended up getting his wife ended up leaving him behind that. So I guess he's suing her for, I don't know what he could sue her for, but he got some kind of lawsuit against her. He trying to sue her because he took a chick to the Airbnb and she sent a picture to his wife, and now he divorced. Like pain and suffering or something, I don't know. But I thought that was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think
My man thought he was about getting ready to slide off and get him some, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And got caught. You know what I'm saying? Red handed. That's
There,
crazy.
there was a show or some kind of like reel I saw something of that right there. Okay, Shaq, stop now. Shaq, you could have said 40. I don't think the grandma's are 30 right now. I think they're 40.
Some of them are. Some of them are.
30,
She ain't lying.
grandma 30.
You got some of them out there. Yeah.
So
I've,
your
I've heard
child,
I've heard that before. I've heard that before. Yeah. Yeah, you know something.
I know some 40 grandmas. Like I know a lot of 40 grandmas, like at 40.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I can even count on two hands how many 40 grandmas I know. And shout out to my kids who don't have kids. So I shout out to them and I hope they keep me on that trajectory, you know. With something like 60 my grandchild. But and speaking of the 30-year-old grandmas,
But
I'm gonna put this up. You're gonna read it, I'm gonna take it down. I can't read it too long. Please read it quick, okay?
yeah.
This is a PC show, lady.
Who's that? Wow. Yeah. That might would have helped him out. You're right.
I'm just saying.
It might would have helped him out. that might would have helped him out.
A child. What do we do when this goes on YouTube, ma'am?
That might would have helped him out. You know, that's a acceptable form of currency in most parts of the world. You know what I'm saying?
Robert,
You know,
I'm not doing this with Robert. No, 40-year-old grandmas are not the hotties. No, sir. We're not doing it with you tonight. No, sir.
hey, grandma need love too. what sweet B told Jody said, Mama got her light too. Grandma got her light too.
Yeah, you okay, Shaq? Just say pipe or Peter or something next time. Like we can't use that word online, you know.
Yeah, but yeah, he might should have offered her that. She might would let him be. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure she probably had some cameras in there and saw what was going on in there too. You know what I'm saying? So
that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild.
That's crazy.
Okay, experience goes a long way. But we're dealing with the social media divide, Robert. And it goes. Lily asked me when I asked her about it, when I talked to her about it tonight, she asked me what we're like going up with. She's like, "Are you gonna talk about like relationships or family or?" I'm like, "Well,
I mean, that's like you go. That's a whole nother conversation. That you go into like down a relationship path.
yeah."
You know what I'm saying, because like and just that go back to what we were saying earlier, like about far as like people, the way people post stuff and shit. A lot of these people relationships ain't what you think they is. You know what I'm
G
saying?
go in. I'm gonna let G go in.
She said they ain't playing. Yo, why? Yo, she cutting up tonight.
Yeah, I don't
know. She cutting up tonight.
Very much. Very much.
Yeah.
She is on one tonight.
What you talking about?
Just said badass. It's badass. How do you say it's badass?
Yeah. It's bad business. Bad business indeed.
We're trying to have a nice, clean show. So my kids can watch when I'm gone and here she go.
You
But
understand?
yeah.
You understand?
I dig it though, because I heard
Yeah.
the story. I'll tell you off camera, but I heard the story this weekend dealing with that. You know what, Robert want to get me canceled.
I can't even see what he say.
He put an eggplant in the chat, yo.
Lord. What you trying to say, champ? Yeah. He said he just gonna throw it on out there. He said, somebody say something about eggplant shit. There you go.
I'm done, yo.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't wait to the next conversation, yo. We gotta go ahead and log on. Y'all cut up too bad. I'm trying to stay on the air for a little while.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get close to close, you get to 11. You know what I'm saying? That
yeah, folks start being wild, yo.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That late night action start coming up on you. You know what I'm saying?
It's trying to temper after dark, there, boy.
Yeah, the temper after dark. Temple uncut. Oh man.
Boy, Temple uncut, boy, it's something entirely different. We got shirts and everything.
Hey, it might be a good idea, yo. Your damn subscription might jump to the roof after that. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll look in the chat. You see motherfuckers in there like, yo, what you doing here? At a damn uncut or after dark. What you doing here?
we like Diddy parties, not after parties.
Yeah. Motherfucking feet come out at night, boy.
I know they do. Yo, I'm not dealing with Robert. Robert, go to bed. Where's your wife? Go to bed, sir.
Yeah. It might be. I support that, yo. You know what I'm saying?
You support Temple After Dark.
Temple After Dark. Live uncut.
Yo. That would be wild.
Yeah, I miss BT Uncut, yo.
Boy.
Yo.
Boy, I used to hate waking up in the morning though, man. That dude, Kearney, wake me up every morning. Thomas Kearney. His name was Thomas Kearney. You never had to hear him.
Yeah.
No! God, he just all that yelling, man.
He'll pass those on.
Yeah. On BET. He came out early in the morning.
Yeah.
He would always yell.
You know. Hey, look. You already know who my favorite pastor was.
The chat tripping. So I'm not talking to the chat right now. I'm talking to you.
You already know who my favorite pastor was.
Yeah. Oh, Ike.
Well, that was my dog right there, bro.
Ike, yeah.
Reverend Ike and his healing oil and his handkerchiefs. And his quiet. That quiet used to be on point, bro.
Yes, sir. I can't lose the stuff I use, boy.
Yeah, Ike was a man, boy.
Yes, sir. So look, thank you all for watching. Y'all going away as I wish my cousins were here so she can tell y'all out of control. Because that's her favorite thing to say. And Lily normally say OC, and she not here.
Lily done dipped.
Lily done dipped. So we'll see y'all next week. Holla at your boy. Grace, love, and peace.
All right.